The Chinese say the wise love the water and the merciful love the mountains. We leave the wisdom of Jiuzhaigou behind and go in search of the merciful at the Four Sisters Mountain, along the road between Jiuzhaigou and Chengdu, capital of Sichuan province. You can visit the Four Sisters by taking the expressway back to Chengdu. The site is only 230 kilometers from the Sichuan capital. Like many great mountains, the Four Sisters are steeped in legend. Word has it that a long time ago, an evil mountain god called Morodola often inflict harm on the local people. One brave old man by the name of Abalong fought Morodola, but died in the process. Abalong's 4 beautiful daughters sought revenge and peace for the community with a great success. But they too died fighting the evil god. Nevertheless, they were transformed into 4 peaks, protecting the region against floods. The region is called the Fauna and Flora Gene Bank of Southwest China, and there's little wonder why when you consider that the mountain straddles 4 different climatic zones. Mist and fog shroud the mountains year-long, creating the illusion of an enchanted landscape. The highest peak belongs to the youngest daughter and is 6,250 meters above sea level. It's also one of the 10 mountains in China open to foreign climbers. I spent the night at the Four Sisters Hotel. It's a 2-star hotel, and it has a very special guardian, a vulture. He came here when he was a baby, and when he grew up, he just wouldn't leave here, kept coming back. Wow! However, people had to chain him up because he developed a certain kind of habit of attacking strangers. That means the guests. So, better behave when you're around. The Four Sisters Mountain area is a fully developed tourist zone, and there's a range of hotels in the town center. A local tour guide can take you above the clouds by arranging a horse ride over the mountains and into the valleys. You are free to hike, pitching a tent, or go rafting, but one thing you really need to worry about here is the weather. The weather here changes within minutes. It's 1 minute sunshine and the next you will come across rains. Better bring both your umbrella and suntan lotion. You could find all kinds of wildlife here. 88 species of them are under national protection. You see those fluffy things on the pine tree? This kind of parasitic plant. It only survives in a very clean environment. So it's kind of a barometer to test the cleanliness of the environment. And it's also useful. The local people use it as kind of a sponge to clean their dishes. It's 3,800 meters above sea level, and I'm starting to feel it. And we're still at the foot of the Four Sisters Mountain. But it seems there are people, they're not easily deterred. 你们好。
哎，你好。
哎呦，真不容易！你们这是要今天晚上要住在这里吗？
对，打算在这儿露营呢。
哇，好厉害啊！我天哪！
一般呢？
你们没有高山反应吗？不觉得有什么？
哎，没什么，没有，习惯就好。
习惯了。
对啊。
你们明天打算登多高啊
5000多米
了，5000多。
？5000多米。
对，在这边只能算小意思。
这算小意思啊。
这边
不算什么。
这边的那个海拔本来就差不多这么高吧。然后上5000多米的山峰大概有50多座，
有50多座。
啊。
There are more than 50 peaks that, with an altitude over 5,000 meters above sea level, and so they're just taking one for tomorrow morning. Well, they say it's just a cup of tea for them.
哎，侧边测一下，对。起来。哎。
The two experienced climbers say it's quite safe to camp here on the mountain. But remember, temperatures can drop to freezing at night, and there are wild animals in the area. You can rent all the equipment from the tourist center in town, or bring your own gear. Special mountain guides are also available. If you're not interested in mountain climbing, the best time to visit the Four Sisters is October, when you are guaranteed to see the true face of the four brave beauties. Okay, I'm going to spend the night here. The place is ideal for adventurers. The horses are pretty tame under the reign of the locals, but not so friendly in the hands of the less experienced. That was just a small lesson the Four Sisters Mountain gave me, as kind of souvenir to remember her. Sometimes traveling is not always about beautiful sceneries or walking in a beautiful park. It involves risks. For good or bad, you've got to experience for yourself. So stop reading the magazine or watching TV at home. Let's hit the road. I'll see you around.